Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One in my old barn door, and I'm really sorry about my live video this morning. I'm not real sure what happened. I tried to come back on 3 different times. I had to charge my phone, or not charge my phone, but like reboot it, like turn the phone off and come back on before it would even let me try to go back to YouTube. So it just wasn't cooperating. So not sure what happened, but I went ahead and finished the journal. So I just thought I'd do a flip through and put it on as a video so that you guys at least know that I didn't just crap out on you. I did try to come back to the live, so I don't know why it did that, but it did, so nothing I can do about it. But anyway, this is the Farmhouse Journal that I finished for my sweet customer who's been so patiently waiting. So I was just going to do a quick flip through and show you what I did. So on the front cover, of course I did my collage, but then I went in and I used a little denim and a really pretty old doily that I got from Cricut. And this flower I made probably 2 years ago. And I just haven't used it yet. We know how that is. They sit in drawers. So I thought it would be beautiful on this farm style little journal. Then I put a little bulb pen, and I don't know if you can see that really well, but these little tiny rusty stars. So I used my Crop-A-Dile and punched a little hole in it and put it on a little bulb pen. And then Sarah sent me these little tiny, they look like little rounds of wood, like somebody sawed a log. So I thought that would be cute for a farm style journal. And then just got a couple of little semi-rusted safety pins in there just to add a little special touch to it. And then on the side here, I put some cream color pom-pom trim with some other cream color trim. This is one of my favorite fabrics. I did have somebody ask me where I found this, and I have had this forever. I fell in love with it when I first found it, and I bought a bunch of it. But I did go to the Hobby Lobby website, and I found this. I think it had like 59 pages of fabrics. And every way I searched for it, I couldn't find it. But I just started going through page by page, and I found it on page, I don't know, it's like 42 or something, 49, something like that. So you can find this at Hobby Lobby if you're looking for it. So that's the back of the journal. I usually leave the back of the journal plain so that whoever is journaling in it will have a flat surface, for it to lay on. So in the front of the journal, I am going to do some kind of pocket. I think I'm just going to do a library pocket. I did forget to do that. So I think I may just go ahead and quickly do that now so that, well, maybe I'm out of library pockets. Well, shoot. I'll have to make a pocket for it. But that's okay. I'm going to make some kind of pocket and put her a pocket in the front before I send it out to her. But anyway, so I just put a little lace down here. This is where the two papers meet. And I didn't want it to just be, a straight line there. So I just added a little lace to cover that. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through. Made a little pocket here with a little card in there. Love, love, love the cows. And you can't have a farmhouse journal without cows, right? This is some of that Tim Holtz wallpaper like paper that you can buy in the little packs. I'll show you. That's the little pack. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby. So I added a few pieces of it in here because this is just so vintage looking to me, and I love how it adds to a farm journal. This was a little golden book, like a first little golden book that I had, and I just thought how cute it would be. I don't have one of these "This Book Belongs To" stamps, but I thought it would be cute to put this in here for her so she can utilize that however she wants to. So of course I put her some little pages in to journal on. Can you guys see this okay? Hopefully I'm in frame all right. It's quite a big book, so let me see. I'm trying to turn the book here, and why can't I just turn the camera and make it straight? I'm such a dingbat. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Such a dork. But I did go through and I did, all the pretty ruffles on the edges of some of the pages. So you'll see those throughout the book. Lots and lots of sewing in here. There's a lot of fabric in this journal. I just took some little extra strips of fabric that I had, and I sewed them on various pages throughout the journal. So Love, love, love this page. This is my last page. I had been hoarding it for a while, but I'm trying to stop hoarding, so, you know, it's a habit. Love, love, love these. These came out of a really, really pretty book. I can't remember the name of the book, but then I made her a little envelope. I just sewed around the edges and made her a little envelope out of a children's book page, and I just stuck her a little scripture down there. Most of my envelopes I try to leave empty for whoever gets the journal so that they can put their stuff in there, but I do like to stuff a little scripture down in there for them. Just a bit of encouragement. So here's one page with the ruffle. Then you have a pocket here, and there are just several little sweet little journaling cards, a scripture, just some fun little journaling cards for her to use or journal on, or she can move them around the book or however she wants to use them. Had to add the little cornmeal in there because, well, that just screams farmhouse to me. So got some Braille paper, and I did some of the pages, I put paper on the edges as like little decorations. So let me make sure. I have to stand on my tippy toes to see the camera. Love, love, love this old book page. It's not coffee dyed. It is naturally aged that way. And then this one has the little pig pocket on this side. It's a flip out. And then I just stuffed her some little extra little journaling cards and decorations that she can use throughout her journal to play with. Sewed together some of these children's writing paper just to make it a little more sturdy for her to journal on. Then this one, I love this one, and I think I had actually gotten this one out to add to a different journal, and I didn't have enough room for it, but it was perfect for this one. And so I had this little vintage card that I found in a book, one of the books that I bought for my sale, so I just added it into here. This is some children's music, and I sewed a guest check to the edge of the page just for a little added interest. But Jolly Old Roger, I remember that. And then this is like the market, so I thought it would be cute next to this page because this is the market, like an old country market. This is the things that you would find in that old country market. In this page I just have a journaling card, a little this is a recipe card. I think I was able to show y'all this on my live this morning before it cut out on me. And then I just added this little cool little piece just for something different for her to play with. She can do collaging with it or whatever she wants to, but I got that from Mom. Then I put this children's dictionary page. It's got the cow on it. Some more pages for her to journal on, and some of them I did put, you know, I stitched on some fabric. So some of the fabric is stitched. Most of the fabric is stitched. Some of it is stapled on. This is one of my little quilted Kristen pockets. I just didn't put the word on it because it was too cute with the chicken on there. And so I put her a little journaling card, and I used the little one of the little pieces that Sandra sent me, and I just made a little decoration on the front of the journaling card. She's got a little time card in here. This is a tally card, or like for a bridge game, like a tally sheet. On the time card I did staple some cute country looking fabric on there for her, just to give it a little decoration, and then a little scripture in there for her. I love this page with the little red drawers. And then inside this big pocket I just stuffed her a bunch of the scraps from the papers that I used in the journal so that she can play with them throughout the journal and be able to do what she wants to with them. And then I put one of my little fabric collages on the front of the pocket. This is from an Ideals magazine, and it was too pretty to cut, so I just folded it to make sure it's not poking out the side of the book. A couple more pages for her to journal on. This is a really, really pretty little country scene, and it was from a book page, and some child wrote on the book page, but I still thought it was cute to put in here. So if you open it up, I have sewn on a piece of vintage wallpaper for her to play with, so she can do mixed media or whatever on that. Love the chickens page. And inside the chickens page, this was such pretty paper I didn't want to put a pocket, but I did put a little banner here, and I just put her a little embossed journaling card in there. This is that coffee dyed envelope that I got in my Happy Mail from Sandra. So I just put a little collage of fabric and paper on there just to kind of decorate it up. And then on the back side, I did another little collage out of paper so that she would have a way to tuck in her envelope top. And then inside, I just put her a little scripture. So I'm going to stop talking so much and just kind of flip, because you guys, y'all are journalers and you get it. You know how things are done. I don't know why I'm being so detailed. So I love the inside of this paper. This is one of my Seven Gypsies pages, and I just think that paper is so pretty. It reminds me of country wallpaper. And of course, I have to have some of my workbook pages. This is one of my snippet rolls that Sarah sent me, and so I just used a bulb pen and put a little, I thought this was super cute to be country. It's a Norman Rockwell card, and then she's just got some little journaling cards. This is a vintage, a vintage postcard, a little bingo card, and then this is a tally score sheet as well. Oh, I always forget this. This one is actually a flip out. So you flip it out and you have one of those big pages from that alphabet, the farm style alphabet book that I have. So the back is just plain, so she has plenty of room to journal on it or put pictures or whatever she wants to put on it. It's one of my altered paper clips made out of coin rolls, and then this is a piece from one of my Seven Gypsies papers. This paper here, Allie, is very fragile, but I put it in here because I thought it would be super cute to use in collages or to cut it apart and decorate in your books with. So I probably don't know that I would put anything on the page, but I would use it as decoration. So I put a couple of pages of this little book in there because I love how naturally aged it is. Then on this side, this little belly band here, I got from a pack, I think it was a pack of wallpaper that I bought from Selena's shop over at Amore Fabrics. And so she wrapped it in this, and so I just cut a piece to make a belly band out of it. I left the little doily the way she had it. She had the little stick pin in it, so I just glued a bead at the end of the stick pin so it wouldn't go anywhere. And then I just added this little flower decoration. So thanks, Selena, for making me a belly band. And then inside it, I just made her a little book with extra journaling space just from little scraps of paper that I had in my craft room. And then a scripture, and then a cute little chicken wire journal card in there for her as well. Let's see if I can get these back in here the way I had them. And then this was from a really cute Old MacDonald Had a Farm little children's book. So, love the chickens. Y'all know I love me some chickens, so had to add that in there. This is actually one of the original pages that was in the book. It was a successful gardening book or something like that. So I thought it was pretty to add the sunflowers because sunflowers are country. To me, they are anyway. So inside this little pocket is one of the pages from that illustrated primer that my sweet, sweet friend sent me that I was super excited about. And then Mom sent me these. These are like the gold strike stamps or something to that effect. And then I have this really cool old vintage postcard. It's very yellowed, naturally aged, and it's not written on, so she can do what she wants to with that. And then a little scripture. This is from a children's book. I love adding children's book pages in my journals. So, and then I just sewed some of the little pig fabric down the side of this because it was fairly plain. Then on this side, I just did a fabric flip with this cute little fabric here with the kids on it, little country kids. This is from the Ellie Mae book. Some more journaling. And then this is another piece from that really, really pretty book that I found. I wish I could remember the name of that book. Another children's book page with the little eggs, and I sewed a piece of trim that Sarah sent me. Love, love, love these pages, and this was the last of this paper that I had too. So I'm doing good about quitting hoarding, y'all. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. This little pocket here, I sewed in, and then I just stuffed it full of the different fabrics that I use throughout the journal. So she'll have some fabrics that she can play with in the journal. And then this cute little duck here, Chatter Duck, went quack, quack, quack. So it's just a little fold out because it was just too stinking cute to cut the page. So then we have the chickens, and this one is so super cute. It was a flip up book, and look, it's got a cow in there. I love it. I know, I'm such a dingbat. But this is a good solid page here. She can do mixed media on this. She can use it as a photo mat or whatever she wants to do with it. This little page, I just put her a little doily in here to play with in her book and some scrap pieces. And then she's got a scripture, and I put her a couple of little vintage. Well, this one's not vintage. It's one of my John Deere playing cards. But this one is a vintage card, and I just think he's so stinking cute. Love the chicken pocket. This is another piece from that really brittle book that she can use to collage in here. This is another one of my little paper clips that I made out of the coin rolls. Just tucked her a little guest check up under there, and then on the other side she has a scripture. I love this paper. Then in this pocket, I just put her a little book of extra little journaling paper. There's a scripture, and then this cute little tag that I made with the ribbon topper and the button on the top. And then this is a book page pocket that I made. It's been a while since I made it, but I put her a little receipt behind here, and then I put her one of these beautiful, beautiful postcards that my sweet, sweet friend sent me. I'm so thankful that she sent me these, because you're going to be seeing these a lot. I'm going to use them in lots of my journals. And then I just tucked her some different colored tickets in this front little pocket. So this is like a double pocket. And then here on this side, I had these sweet little children's learning cards, I guess is what you call them. But I just thought they were cute with the farm animals on them. So put a little ribbon in the bottom there. Some more journaling. He's so adorable. This is just the cutest little boy. And then this one flips out because I didn't want to cut it. I wanted her to have this whole thing so she could play with it if she wanted to. I did put some fabric on the inside, but she can still make cuts of it if she wants to. And then, of course, we have the little horse page. So I sewed on one of my little horse cards, little playing cards, just for added interest. Here's a piece of vintage wallpaper that she can play with, and I just left it very plain so she can do mixed media, or she can take it out and cut it up and use it throughout the journal, or whatever she wants to do with that. On this one, I just made like a little collage, put her a little shell button and a little key, and then I just stuffed her some cute little things in the back that she can use in the journal to decorate with, and then a little journaling card and a little chicken journaling card there, and then a scripture. I love this. I sewed this little Ode to a Cow poem on with some fabric on this page here, so it flips out. But you guys, cutest little poem ever. More journaling spaces. This is another one of the coffee dyed envelopes that Sandra sent me in my Happy Mail, and I just put her a little scripture in there. Love, love, love how that coffee dyeing turned out. Then this is just like a little pocket, and I put her a vintage playing card in there, and then just a little embroidered card, and this is just a little extra piece that folds open that she can journal in. This is an old country quilt pattern, so I printed them off on my computer and made it a little flip out for her to have some journaling space. Put a little tuck there for her. Sarah sent me this, and I loved it, and I thought it was really pretty to go in a farm style journal, so I added that in. And then inside this one, I put, inside this little pocket, I put her a couple of journaling cards. This is some lined memo pads or memo sheets. And then over here on this side, I just paper clipped her an extra little fabric pocket that she can use throughout her journal. She can put it wherever she wants it. But I just had that extra, and I just thought I'd clip it into the journal. And then back here, she has a little scripture. And then, of course, in the very back, she has my tab. And I use it, or tucked in a little scripture to show her that she can use it for a pocket. So that is finally the finished farm style journal, vintage farm style journal that I made for my sweet customer who's been ever so patient. So thank you so much, Allie, for being patient with me. And I will put a pocket here so that she has something to tuck some things in the front as well. So that is the journal. So thanks, guys, for being patient with me on that crazy live this morning. I don't really know what the problem was. So it just would not let me come back live. And I tried like 3 different times. So anyways, this is the finished journal. And I hope you like it. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe. And leave any comments or questions that you have below. Thanks for watching. Big hugs.